Life's hard out on the flow. Underneath me there's all kinds of little channels, cavelets. Now we have a bit of a view coming up. Get on this high spot here and take a look around. What do we see? Well, it's kind of a landmark there in the distance, that peak. The national park boundary is right over there. With close examination you can see a fence that runs just in front of that peak. And as we sweep over this way, see wherever there's ohia trees, that's a sign of the older flow. And the more chocolate covered 1887 flow is on either side of us now. This is the way we came. Just a few houses on the edge of Ocean View. What appears to be in the chocolate flow over there is a major river zone, lava river. You can see that beyond that big boulder coming down the slope there. See that major thing, and it just runs all the way down. Well, this is really wonderfully trippy terrain out here. Just popped down into a little bit of a crevice made by the flowing lava. And it just came whipping around this corner. And then fanned out into this more open channel. Yep, it's a great area. Nice, broad, flowing. More fluid this is than the following the old flow bed. Hoping that we'll come across a place where this big river of lava ducks underground and makes a nice cave for us. We'll see. Filled with green, river of green now, river of vegetation. Look at that, amazing. The water follows the path of the lava, and life follows the water all the way down there. Okay, well that's cool. And over there we can see the chocolate flow 1987. See a little bit of, I think, the roadway of the National Park Service in the distance on that hill. And coming back, and over here. Just more of this very fluid landscape. So this is called Kipuka Noa. It runs all the way down to the highway just south of Ocean View, and I'm not going to go that far, but this is one of the few named Kipukas right in Ocean View subdivision. In the distance you can see, maybe you can see South Point in the haze. Zoom in there. I don't know if we can see anything or not. I don't think so. It's out there somewhere, South Point. Yeah, I wanted to give you a shot back up this channel of lava. It's a little more impressive looking upstream, just because you can see what a mound on either side of it there is, as the lava poured through here and created an embankment for itself. That's what we were walking along. And panning over here, again the chocolate flow in the distance, and that channel kind of flattened out into a open area here. Take a little peek on the other side of it, see what's of interest. To the chocolate flow over here. Ah, yes. So, what do we want to do? We want to stay on the easy stuff, or do we want to cross over the chocolate flow again and get to the road in the national park? La, 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 la. So there's our choice. There's our fluid lava racing down off in that direction, and you can definitely see the fence line up there. Alongside the road. So we could do that, we could do this. Who wants to walk on a road? That's sissies. over from the Kipuka Noa to a exposed older flow that originates at the top of Sea Breeze, and it's very fluid, as you can see here. I mean, this is very fluid Pahoehoe. There's a good chance of us finding caves or something down here, but look at that lava. It's just incredibly fluid. So we're going to skate across here. Some of this could be dangerous because it's so thin, and with air underneath I may fall through. Right here, see how shelly that is? It's a so-called shelly Pahoehoe. You can break through that real easy. Anyhow, now right here there's a big dip. Don't really understand what the hold up here was, but something got in the way of that flow and flow went around it, or else it was pouring out from the base of this. I don't know, kind of looks like it was going over the top of something, but it was bubbling up out of there. I'm going to follow this channel down through, hopes of seeing a bit more cave action. Could be a huge cave right under our feet here, and we'd never know it. There's some large cracks in the ground, as though, yeah, check a look at down there. I mean, that's a deep crack. Like there was a river here and it flowed, then it sunk a little bit as the part underneath flowed out. So it could be a big chamber under there. We're going to follow this on down and see what happens. Now, as opposed to our previous hike where we were closer to the coast, if we find a cave up here, it's very unlikely that it was inhabited. This upland, I mean, we're at 4,000 feet, and that's a little above the typical Hawaiian dwelling areas. So, caves inhabited up here, it's more likely inhabited by some pot grower, not a Hawaiian. Anyhow, just a footnote on the sanctity of caves that we are likely to encounter here. Yeah, big crevasses underneath my feet, everywhere. See this sunken place here? This is almost surely a cave entrance.